Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing another update, a part 2, on the 2 budgies we just rescued. If you haven't seen the first video, please go check that out before you check this one out. That way you can understand more about them, the situations they came from, and understand just what's going to be going on right now. Anyways, we've currently got them in our bathroom, and 1 month has finally passed. So they are now out of quarantine and can come live with our other budgie, Eclipse. Yeah. They're not tame and they still need quite a bit of rehab. They also need to learn how to fly again. And they need to be converted to a proper diet and a ton of other things. So they're certainly not rehabbed, but they are done with quarantine and are not sick with anything visibly. So they can move in with our other bird. And we can get them out of our bathroom. Anyways, here are the stars of the show, Monk and Alan. Now, like I mentioned in the original video, this is a temporary carrier. This is not a full cage, nor is this an appropriately sized cage for even one budgie. It is too small. This was only for the night, and that way we could deal with them. And then we used it for quarantine so that they would be able to just get used to a different environment and a cleaner environment. And they've also been allowed out of the cage a few times, so yeah. Anyways, let's get them out. Now my one worry is we do have quite a few cats. We have 4 cats that might end up causing issues. I don't know. Yay, Eclipse! What do you think? What do you think? Alright, here they are. I think I'm going to end up taking them out of this cage and putting them in this cage here. This is Fern's old cage. I will have to add more toys and smaller perches, but yeah, because this is what they're in right now. This is my budgie Eclipse's cage, and this is the cage that's going to be for micro squirrels that we're getting soon. And since they don't yet know how to fly properly, and since they're not yet tame, yes, Eclipse, I know, I can't just let them free roam like Eclipse. They will eventually do that, just not yet. But yeah. Babies. In a minute, once they're in the bigger cage, I'm also going to point out some of the main differences between the two so you can tell them apart, because they are quite similar. But yeah. Gato's checking them out. Now, I do not normally recommend dogs being allowed around parrots or birds in general, but he is trained specifically to protect our birds from our cats, and he knows to be very gentle. He's been with them since he was a puppy, and he has never shown any signs of aggression or any problems in the past 4 years that he's been around parrots. So I have no worries. Clips just came to check him out. Yeah. Now I'm just tying around different toys. I've got a bunch of Planet Pleasure toys. My birds always love this one. Just hooks on the side of the cage like that. Got this large balls and stars from Planet Pleasures. Great for foraging. Alright, the cage is basically all set up now. Perches are pretty large for her size, or for their size. I actually don't have any more small ones. We're still waiting for them to arrive. We ordered some. But yeah. What are you doing, Eclipse? Yeah, you checking out the other birds? Checking out Monk and Alan? Yeah? Anyways, yeah, so we've got, back here we've got their food dish. And this, by the way, is not proper diet for a budgie. This is temporary while I convert them to a proper diet. I basically just mixed millet with Mikey and Mia mix, Tops pellets and Harrison pellets, and Shelby's calming seed mix. So that's what this is. Not the worst, but there shouldn't be millet in it. But yeah. Got their water, plenty of different chewable, shreddable, and foraging toys. Got ribbon wood perches, Java wood perches. Got foraging perches, pine branch in there. We've got a lot of stuff. And then we've got Eclipse chewing on their toy on top of the cage. Want that, Eclipse? There you go. Want it now? Not when I video you. Okay. Well, yeah. I am interested in seeing what happens with Eclipse around them. because they already did have a formal introduction. Unfortunately, I did not record it, but yeah. And they have been outside of the cage together, but only in a small bathroom. And now that they're going to have to be staying in the cage until they are tame, and I can start training them to fly again. Because as of now, they cannot, at least not very well. They have to stay in the cage until then, so yeah. But yeah, anyways, this is their new cage. For now, of course. Now, to limit the risk of them flying out and away and into the house when they cannot properly fly yet or navigate, which would most likely kill them, they could easily break their necks. I will be just grabbing them and toweling them and putting them into the cage. It's not what I would normally do. I don't like doing that because it's very stressful on the birds, but I feel it's honestly the best option for their safety. And don't think I'm against birds flying or anything. I am the complete opposite. Birds need to fly and they need time out of the day, every day, to be out of a cage and flying, preferably all day, which is what I normally do and what Eclipse does. I just can't do that with these guys because they don't yet know how to fly. They're quite old, or well, at least Alan is. Alan's 8 years old and Monk is 2, but still, they don't know how to fly yet, so they can't. Alright, they're in the new cage. Yeah, babies, I know you're scared. It's okay. It's okay. So the most recognizable thing between the two is Alan here, first of all, has a purple band on her leg, and Monk down below does not. Otherwise, Alan, which is the top one, has a dark blue tail, and Monk has a light yellow tail. Alan is darker green, Monk is lighter green. Alan has black and green wings, and Monk has light yellow wings. Also, Alan is a wild type budgie, and Monk is not. Alan also has darker headbands than Monk. But yeah. Yeah, Eclipse, what do you think about that? Come here. Come here. Where are you going? You can't get them out. Come on. You can see them from there. What do you think? What is that? Come here. Go there. Alright, Eclipse is literally hanging off of the cage, and she's going to be doing this all day if I don't put something up. So I'm just going to put up a T-perch, a ribbonwood T-perch there for her, so that she can go near them. Weirdo. Alright, Eclipse, come here. Step up. No? Really? Come here. Good. Now you can see them. Yeah.